welcome to WWE 2k25 myGM mode. We're on weeks 12 and 13 here. We're going to do a double shot tonight. We record these live over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/MikeTheRef, every Wednesday and Saturday following AEW Dynamite and AEW Collision. This is a special edition. We are recording this the day before All Out 2025. When the pay-per-view goes to Toronto, because there's just so much wrestling that day, we're not going to be able to get on here and do it. So I figure, well, let's get us a clean bill. Let's get in here. Let's have some fun here. And unfortunately, 2K25's been having some glitches lately, so I hope this works. I'll be honest, I didn't start it because, well, once you start the clock, you're hooped as you go. So last time we were here, we had a very successful title regained by myself in the game over AJ Styles. And we also had a few new rivalries show up. So Ruca actually had a pretty good turnout. And as you can see on the chart screen, we are pretty much lapping everybody at this point. Trish Stratus is still our champion. We are going to have to get a tag. We're supposed to get Rhea, Ripley, and Ruca in a tag match. We're going to get Trish involved there. So hopefully we can get a singles feud going after that. So, but for those that aren't familiar, this does have a 15-minute timeline right now to get things booked. So while it isn't really crazy, it's still something I have to keep somewhat of a pace to. So, but as soon as the matches come up, open season on any topic you want to talk about, anybody watching this on replay on YouTube, feel free to throw any questions, comments, anything you want to answer during the show, I will bring it up as we go here. So, but as we say, let's get to it. Charlotte, North Kakalaki. All right, appreciate carrying through our promises. Absolutely. Back in Charlotte, of course, because it's Charlotte. Can't wait to push show up for my crowd. All right. Alright, so we do have an upgrade to do. Jon Moxley has been upgraded for what we did. I'm going to do a basic morale. That basic power card, it's start of every season we get a free power card. It doesn't really make sense. Anyway. Oh, and the Prime Bottle mascot, which we got here. Let's give him the Extreme Rules one. All right, so what are the rules? Sure, Abyss cuts a promo this week. That won't be a problem. Rhea and Sol need to tag. Charlotte wants a match. And the rest are contracts. So I really don't have a whole lot to worry about. Feud-wise, Theory and Joe might get stale if I don't get some work done with it. I think what we're going to do is set up that tag match we were talking about. We'll set up as a normal for right now. We're going to get Rhea Ripley, team it up with Ruca. We're going to be taking on the team of... Let's see if we can give Scarlett some love here as we go. We'll set this up as a tables match just because it works out a little quicker normally. No title on the line. We're good there. All right, other feuds. Let's set up a triple threat. Fletcher, Moxley, and Corbin. Actually wouldn't be a bad match. I want want to see what power card I get. Oh my goodness. Just to get a Bista kind of promo. Does he have a feud? No, he doesn't. Okay, so we'll get Sally and Giulia into a match here. Nope, Giulia is hurting, so leave that as a regular. You know what? We can do a fatal four-way here because we wanted to get Charlotte involved, so we'll get Alba in here, get Anna Jay in here, we'll get Char in here, and another heel. Isla's got nobody. Could we get an Isla Dodge Charlotte Flair feud? Maybe. Would it match up? No. But you know what? Why not? Let's go for it. All right, so I want Abyss to call out somebody here. There's literally nobody for him to call out. Could call me out, but that's just not going to help. You know what? Let's get Abyss to call out Hangman Page. See if we can get that feud going. That would be a lot of fun. As you can hear, we are a little tight on... Well, we got 10 minutes left. We got lots of time yet. I always try to look towards trading as well because, well, if anybody's close to that level, we could... Let's get Hangman some trading. And we're going to have to find a feud for me, so you know what? Let's do a charity promo with the champ. Now, let me just double check what challenges I need done. That's completed. 5 trades. That's going to be tough. Need a trading promo, so I got to do 3 more of those this season. Use 50 talent scouts, 15 commissioner goals. Shows of GM interference. We're not getting that done. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. All right, so power cards. Extra XP is always a good thing. We got health spas all over the place here. Plus my injury rehabs. I got 2 and I got 3. I got enough injury rehabs to save me the wazoo here. Anybody close to moving up here? Fletcher's close. Joe's close. Wouldn't mind getting Fletcher that extra spot here. Let's see if we can push Fletcher a little bit. And I think we're pretty much done here. We're going to have to... I think the person we're going to have to poach talent for is somebody to steal Bayley. Or go against Bayley here. We might even pull Bayley Dub out of Mutiny here. For those that aren't familiar, we do have a Bayley... Basically, we're calling her Bayley Dub for somebody who should be coming over to... Who could I push? You know what? Let's get... This is going to help with next week, so we'll do that. Okay, so this match should be okay. 14, 10, 11. A 4 to 12. Ugh. I'll keep it a fatal 4-way. We just need to... This one will keep as a normal. This one we'll do as a tables. And then this one, we could even push this a little bit. I don't want to do too much because Trish is only at 39 stamina right now. We'll do Extreme Rules for the tag match. It's a little extra, but it still works out. All right, I think we got it here. We got a feud involved. Corbin's there just for shits and giggles. All right, I think we got this. That's filled. So we pretty much did everything anybody's asked us to, we have done. So I think we're good. And only 43,000 to call it the show here, so. Fortunately, there's no titles on the line, but we'll deal with that another time here. Let's get to her. All right, for the Smacky Down. Iron Man match between Ivy Nile and Chelsea Green, who's pissed right now. Oh, we're just simulating. Sorry. Almost hit the wrong button there. Ivy Nile. 3.5 stars. Okay. Gallus calling up the champs. I guess the rivalry's already there, so you have to worry about it. Logan Paul versus Angelo Dawkins. No rivalry. Maybe we'll get one.
2. Ring it.
Logan Paul with the win. There we got a rivalry. 2.5 stars. Trading promo with Piper. Got her 5 XP. Razor versus Don. I still can't believe Don Callis. I got him as a manager.
That's 3. Ring it.
3 stars. Tiff called out Kyrie. Okay. And your main event, underground match. Karrion Kross and Mike Bayley. This should be Kross's thing to win. Yep, Karrion wins, new champion. Bayley out for 3 weeks. And the rivalry grows, so that looks like a power card thing. All right, for NXT Mutiny. We got Fatal Influence taking on Nikita and Dakota for the tag titles right off the bat. Fatal Influence retained. Start a rivalry, okay. And Zoe calls out Nikita to get that to a level 4. Nikita get involved early. Adam Cole, Bebe versus Cash Suplex with a run-in by Kenny Omega.
1, 2. That's it. It's over. Hit the bell.
Cash Suplex wins. 3 stars. That's cool. Sean Spears calls out Ridge Hall and get that to a level 4, so they're ready to go. Mutiny. I'm assuming that's the women's title. Raquel and Gigi in a regular match. Wow. 3.5 stars. Yo Sky, 2,500 fans. And an Extreme Rules match for the tag titles. Pretty Deadly versus the Angelos. These guys have been going at it forever. Wow, all right. Kept the titles, 3.5 stars. Sure. Katsuyori Shibata taking on Ludwig Kaiser for NXT to start off.
1, 2, it's over.
Kaiser wins. 3.5 stars, okay. Jalen Brunson calls out Jacob Fatu. How can I say that should not be happening in any form or fashion? Eric taking out Kazuchika Okada. Man, do they have him fall down the card quick.
1, 2, that's 3. Bring it.
Okada wins in a 2-star match. Ew, terrible. Bubba Ray calls out Tamatonga. Okay. All right, so Tornado Tag Match. This could be rough for Bayley W. We got the NXT Women's Champion, Red Sinclair, teaming up with the North American Champion, Molly Holly, to take on the champions, Bayley Dub and Shotzi.
1, 2, that's 3. Bring it.
Bayley Dub and Shotzi retain. No injury. But they got a rivalry, so that's cool. Konosuke Takeshita gets 3. Then our main event, Dragon Lee, who's absolutely pissed, taking on Gunther. No title on the line.
1, 2, that's 3. Ring the bell.
Gunther wins. 4 stars, got a rivalry. Okay. Dragon Lee's still pissed, though. All right, heading over to Nitro. This is where everything counts now. Our opening match, just a straight-up triple threat. Kyle Fletcher, John Moxley, Baron Corbin. Fletcher and Moxley have the rivalry with each other. Corbin's there for S&G, and that usually means that he's going to win. Well, let's check it out. Once again, everybody, thank you for stopping by here today. Always appreciate you. If you are watching this on the YouTube, please make sure you hit the subscribe and the thumbs up. As we're getting Kyle Fletcher to come down to the ring here.
Is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 206 pounds, Kyle Fletcher.
At least the one thing this weekend is I'm going to be able to clean up the details about this character to make sure that he's put in the right, like, he's from Brisbane, Australia, and the guy that did this, actually, I think he's from New York, the guy that did the mod, which I absolutely love him. And now the most awkward-looking John Moxley they could find.
And his opponents, first from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 226 pounds,
John Max Lee, ready to go here. No, so these guys were in a 4-way last week. Or they were in a 4-way gauntlet match, and Moxley ended up running coast to coast on it, which eventually might get him a shot at the title. But we're gonna have to see how things go here. Like we'll see if Baron maybe steals a rivalry out of this. God, that looks lifelike. Oh boy.
From Kansas City, weighing in at 285 pounds,
So folks, the reason I said oh boy, I just saw that the Royals are up 16-1 on the Jays, so we're getting into position player time pretty quick here. For those watching on Twitch, we are going into an ad break right now, so just be prepared. For those on YouTube, you usually don't have that problem because when I set up the chapters, they usually break them up for all the chapters I have, so. But we picked up Corbin in one of the 2 trades that we pulled off last segment, so. All right, here we go. Let's see how this works. Oh, Corbin doesn't care. He's just gonna attack everybody. Fletcher, Moxley did all that work to beat up Corbin, and you just gotta smack him in the face for it. Like, real effort there, bud. Oh my God, that was a shot. Moxley's gonna do something cool off the top, but. Nice stalling suplex. And Fletcher just said, to hell with your suplex, I'm going to kick you in the face. Oh, cattle mutilation. Okay. Corbin tried to break it up the first time, and it's pretty hard to get out of the way of when you're in a cattle mutilation, but he seemed to do it real well. Oh, nice shot to the gut there. Oh, Moxley going for weapons. What a shock. Go for a quick cover. Moxley doing the OP thing here. Getting the quick cover on Baron. Oh, and Fletcher with a quick roll up here. Oh. Unfortunately, the referee's about 16 miles away. It's a problem with WCW referees. They're always behind. Okay. Little Tiger Driver, that was dumb. Moxley's not the smartest man in the world. We know that. Sometimes he pulls some of these bonehead moves. Corbin's like, I'm going to wait, and then I'm going to hit you with this. Unfortunately, I waited too long. Now flying forearm by Fletcher, and he's going to go for the pin. Corbin once again breaks that up. A nice kick to the head there. Well, that kendo stick went to waste. And Fletcher isn't getting picky. He's going to go after whoever he wants here at this point. Even though our cameramans decide to go through the roof. Nice short clothesline there by Fletcher. Moxley thought about staying in the ring. Oh, he got smart. He got off of it. Uh-oh. Corbin with those snake eyes. Fletcher looking to take advantage. Spinner suplex. And Fletcher gets the victory. Hell of an opening match here. Just for a regular match, but... yeah, we're warming things up here, folks. This is going to be a double shot here tonight. We're doing it like Impact does. Recording multiple shows in one night here, so... But Fletcher and Moxley look like they're going to hit a fever pitch soon. Hoping I can do a couple promo. I can do a promo next week and just put it to another level that way. I just want enough feuds to get me to the PLE here. I love this great music they got, the great generic music they have. I'm gonna have to see maybe if we can get some of the new characters' music for these guys. Picture Fletcher coming out to the DX theme. All right, what do we get for a score here? Make it good. Well, all right, Meltzer, you gotta like what you see here. Nice, 3 stars. Good start. Good start. I don't expect sunshine and rainbows here for this week or next, but I do expect some decent matches to watch. Abyss calling up. Yeah, there we go, baby. Abyss and Hangman Page. We're going to have to get that match in next week. All right, coming up next, just a regular match here. Psycho Sally taking out Giulia. We haven't had the tag titles working in a while, but Psycho Sally just has this bug in her craw about Giulia, so we're going to have to see if we can exploit it a little bit here. We do have to find some new men's tag champs. As you can see, they get a reskin of Liv Morgan. Well, face Liv Morgan. I don't think she does this same thing now that she's a heel, right? In terms of the gimmick out here. And I haven't seen Liv show up here. I think she's a little expensive for what we're doing here. And here we go, one half of our WCW Tag Team Champions. She's been putting in a lot of work lately.
From Tokyo, Japan, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions,
Now, Giulia should walk over this. I don't know how this became a feud, but I'm happy it did. And by the way, the movements just remind me of the reason why I put Giulia and Lyra Valkyria together as a team here. right, Giulia, we see you here. Now this started up. Well, this is another one of those. All right, we're going to throw everybody into a four-way. And hopefully we get a rivalry out of it. And this is one of those that showed up. Last week, Giulia was a little preoccupied because she was upset how Alba Fyre was treating Anna Jay and wanted to get involved in that match. Look at Sally go. There we go, locked in the head. Oh, nice takeover. So yeah, for those that aren't familiar with the format, and forgive me, I always assume when people come in, it's a rule I've had on commentary. You always treat the group like they're always the first week they're here. When you're doing these shows, you got to build rivalries up. And the new feature for this year is you can actually kill rivalries in weeks 4 and 5. Week 5 being the pay-per-view, the week before the go-home. Almost, oh, sweet merciful goodness, it's over. 20 to 1. The Jays got handled, to say the least. So they're not going to clinch a playoff spot tonight. Could you imagine they lose 20 to 1 and they clinch a playoff spot? Referee, you might want to get out of the way. I know the refs try to stand out of the way, but I always taught my referees to get out of the way a little better, but a little bit of positioning fault there. Shooting star pressed by Sally. Standing shooting star. That, with those boots like that, you would not expect that move happening. Giulia with a bit of a reversal here. Sally getting caught in the corner. Going after the legs of Sally here, Giulia is. We haven't seen a double count out lately. Really? You're gonna go for the count out? Not too smart, Giulia. Oh my God, she hit her head on the post. That might be the one advantage Sally needs. Down for the cover. One lucky shot is all it takes. And almost got the 3 count there. Oh, here we go. Giulia just, once again, just got her bearings back. Uh-oh. We're done. Good night. She gonna go for the cover? No. Pulls her away from the corner. Now goes for the cover. This might still be academic. And it is. Smart. She didn't force herself into a rope break. So Giulia does get the victory here. Because Giulia, she had a Psycho Sally had a little bit of hope here going through this match, but Giulia just... She took every little bit that Sally had and just turned it into mush, basically. Then finished it off with a snowplow for the victory.
Here is your winner.
One half of our women's tag team champions successful again on Monday Night Nitro. I guess it's WCW Friday Night Nitro in this case tonight. Be interesting to see what kind of score we get on this. That's what I figured. And that's why I booked it the way I did, just because you do need that. Your first match and your last match have to be the top ones. Hangman with a little bit of trading. XP7. He might almost be at 15 by now. All right. Next up here, we got a tables match. Alba, Fyre, and Ada J have a feud right now. Isla Dawn does not, and Charlotte Flair demanded to be on this card because we are in Charlotte. She is red, which means there is a chance of injury. She just came off an injury. And yeah, we'll have to see here what we could do. Hopefully she doesn't get injured, but we'll see. And maybe we'll get an Alba Fyre Charlotte Flair feud going. Who knows? They just finished up Charlotte and Bayley at the PLE. So both of them are going to need new dance partners.
The following contest is a fatal four-way table
I'm thinking we might end up going... Oh,
Making
sorry.
her way to the ring, representing the unholy union from Glasgow, Scotland, Isla,
I'm thinking we might end up going Rhea Bayley for one feud. I want to get Trish and Saul into a feud, so this sort of makes sense the way I have things set up here for the tag match. They're probably going to end up in a tag feud, which is going to drive me nuts because you're supposed to feed both their feuds. And Isla was one of our inaugural... The Unholy Union was our inaugural tag team champions here. Before Lyra and Giulia took the titles off them. In a hell of a feud. Speak of the devil, and the devil shall appear. I didn't even think about making this a tag match. But also the fact you only had 2 main tag matches on a 4-match card. Because don't forget, our main event here tonight, we got Trish. I'll be god honest, I forgot who I put on the other side. We got Ruca and Ripley teaming up for the first time. That's how I would do it as a commentator. When you forget what the other team is, you know Trish is going to be in action.
From Georgia, Anna J.
Yeah, Anna Jay in this one here hasn't been given a whole lot to go with. I'll be honest, like some of her matches, she just hasn't been getting good scores. Maybe that's more on me trying to get her better, but... At least she's got the pose down. The old school pose, of course. And of course, we are in Charlotte, so you gotta bring out the queen when you're in Charlotte. It was really cool on Tuesday. Everybody got to play their original music when they were down in NXT for Homecoming. Really nice little touch, you know. It's always good to get that hit of nostalgia every once in a while. But I am going to agree with something, you know, Meltzer doesn't say a lot of good things, but he did say one about when it came to NXT. It's really rough when a lot of these people, when they're getting called up, are more over in NXT than they are in their main roster run. And I have to agree, like, I know Mello got a good match tonight with Sami Zayn, but overall that storyline's going about feels like the clutch can't get out of second gear. I know it's a little crazy, and forgive me if I sound a little weird, but in many ways, watching what's going on with Charlotte and Alexa, for totally different reasons, it almost gives you the same vibe as Christian Cage. Two guys that really shouldn't get together are. So with this being a tables match, first person to put their opponent through a table will be a winner. We've had some matches here that have lasted a total of 12 seconds. We've had some matches here that have lasted an hour. It's good to see Alba and Anna are renewing acquaintances out over on the far side. Anna looking to bring that table into the ring. Anna being smart, bringing only one table in. She could actually win it on the outside. We found that out, what? I think it was week 6, just after we picked up AJ. Hangman literally took Fletcher and just yeeted him outside through a table. And that's the old school yeet, not this new yeet stuff, okay? Well, there goes that table for the moment. Notice that the tag partners aren't going at it at all. As soon as I say that. Oh, now Isla's bleeding. Smothering headbutt. Oh, there goes the table. Alba tries to cross by the table. Charlotte just eats a table. There's no funny business about that. Oh my God, we got Fyre. I don't think we've seen that Fyre yet. I guess there's no honor amongst thieves. Uh-oh, this looks like it's going to be about it. Yes, it is. Awesome work here by all four ladies. Now, if all goes well, Charlotte's going to get a feud with Isla. And the Anna Jay and Alba Fyre feud's going to increase to level 3. Once they get to level 3, it's just gravy to get it to level 4. Once you get to level 4, you got to blow them off, because they're... That's as far as you can get here, right? Alba straighten her stuff here. Taking out 3 very tough competitors this week. Okay, so a 3-star. I hope that tag's a little bit more than that. Dawn and Flair, Fyre and Jay. There you go. Level 3 for Fyre and Jay, so we can blow that off in 2 weeks. We're going to have to do Isla with a promo next week because Charlotte's in no shape to wrestle. Ref gets us 3,000 fans. That's what the ref does. And our main event, Scarlett Bordeaux teaming up with the women's champion Trish Stratus to take on the new team of Rhea Ripley and Ruca. In an Extreme Rules match. This could be a bit of a doozy, folks. Let's go take a look. So yeah, depending on rivalries that form out of this, we'll probably get a tag team rivalry, so I won't have to worry about it, but...
I don't care what y'all say.
Thank you once again for checking out the show, folks. Yeah, Trish, we picked up. We had an Immortal card, so we just used it. We didn't poach anybody quite yet. Or did we poach her? Excuse me, sorry. And our former women's champion here to start out season 2, Scarlett. Tough one. We've given her more matches than WWE did. Whole crowd just booing the heck out of him. Once again, everybody, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you always get a follow in. They are free. And the fact that we are at 666 for followers right now is sort of apropos when we have Scarlett on our screen. Yeah, if you're on YouTube as well, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe. Comment what feud you want to see us try and build here. Because we still got 10 weeks, or what, 12 weeks essentially, to build some new feuds here, to get some trades over. I do have a poach card too. I just want to save that poach card for when, like, for somebody really good. This is one of the ultimate pump-up songs. It has to be. Like a new school pump-up song. Like, you know those songs that you just hear and all of a sudden it's just like, boom? But yeah, Rhea, she's got the Undertaker spot on our stream, by the way. She basically got into a position here where she hasn't been able to push through the title on a consistent basis. She had a hell of a feud with Scarlett. Back and forth, but Scarlett ended up leading the feud in the long run. We had to hold off on the feud a little bit just because of some power cards, but Rhea asked for this match here to be teamed up with Ruca, so this could get very interesting. Soul made her debut last week for us after being acquired in a trade. We were just trying to look to loosen the rosters up here a little bit. And it seemed to work out very well. Now we just have to work on getting our roster to the next level. So excited. Well, it's going to be an interesting tag match as our main event here. Rhea and Trish know each other very well. And this is Extreme Rules, so everybody can just go crazy. Rhea almost got caught in her previous the previous issues she always had. One of the big things that I find a complaint in this game is somebody's going for a pin, but you're going into your finisher. You have to hit your finisher no matter what. So you can lose the match by hitting your finisher. Nice crossbody by Soul there. Into the cover. Then Trish is right there. Come on now. Oh, God. Scarlett went for that flying elbow, and Rhea just smartly got out of the way. Pulled the Samoa Joe and got out of the way just in time. There you go. That works a little better. Oh, look how we got to... Oh, God. Trish with a sledge. That's not a good thing. Soul's got a kendo stick. I don't know if those match up too well. Oh, God. Soul went for Trish. Got Scarlett instead. She's like, meh. Rhea looks like she's in position here to finish this off. I would ultimately like to see Saul get the pin here on Trish, but fingers can't be choosers at this point. There you go, Riptide coming. I love how Scarlett had to take 2 shots to clear that up. I got a feeling Trish is going to be on the shelf. Well, there you go, a little Trish Bulldog. Oh, there it is, the chick kick. Down with the cover. And Soul's there to break it up. There we go, a little face buster. Trish out of the ring. Oh no. DDT on the stairs. Little DDT action of her own there, Saul. Scarlett just kicks out. Oh, face first for Trish. Little spear takedown from Rhea. Rhea going up to the top. Frog splash and a beauty. Oh, and look how, here we go in the ring. Scarlett's not aware. There's the pin too. Only a 2 count to the champ. Champ ain't going down that easy. On the leg drop. That don't work for me for a finish, brother. Why are we bringing a ladder in? Really, why? Nice little reversal there. All right, everybody's fighting on the outside. Why not? The women are going crazy. So the elbow. Rhea tried to go for the elbow and Trish moved. Trish makes you feel so bad. Saul using that table as a weapon. Now Rhea's got the sledgehammer. This is not good for anybody. Trish getting worked over on the outside. Soul the moonsault. Trish just can't get out of the blocks now. Scarlett's out. It would not surprise me if Trish is hurt after this. Scarlett goes for a flying leg drop, but nobody there again. Soul thought about a chair, but figures her feet are more constructive. All right, that's gotta suck. Death Valley Driver on the other side here. Or a sit-out slam, one or the other. So the final pinfall does have to take place in the ring. Oh, God. I thought Trish was going to eat that trash can, but... Try to reposition. Go down with a drop kick. Is that going to be enough? Yep. Scarlett got caught on the outside. Wasn't able to come in for the save. And a simple drop kick was all it took. And I say simple with the fact that they used sledgehammers, tables, chairs, kendo sticks, ladders. Still ended up not being enough here. This lady's putting on a hell of an effort on this main event here. I would assume Trish is probably injured at this point. We're gonna have to be very careful on who's wrestling next week. That's why I picked up those extra power cards for the health spot too. But the injury 3 is also going to be a big help.
Here are your winners.
All right, let's see how long it takes for Soul to rule this tag team up. Yeah, I figured Trish should be out. How long, though? Five weeks, yep. That's what I thought. We have power cards to fix that, but it was a little foolish on my part to put her this high. But you knew as soon as she stopped moving a whole lot, that would do that. But All right, let's take a look at the final results here. We got good booking. We didn't get great because of what happened. Okay, we got a level 2 there, level 1, level 2, a level 3, and a 1. That's actually really good. And no rivalry. Stratus out for 5 weeks. Ugh. Good booking for SmackDown. We got a level 4, level 1, level 1, level 1, level 2, level 3, sorry, and a level 2, but Bayley's out for 3 weeks. That's going to be a power card itself. Good booking. We got a 1, a 4, a 4, a 3, a 4. My God, Mutiny, you got your rivalries. And NXT, they have 4s and 1s all over the place, so full credit to them. Sucks that the champ's going to be out for as long as they are. 11,000 fans. They made 55 grand this week, so that's not bad. 116 for a score, 19,000 fans for Mutiny, and 44 grand in the bank. 114 for NXT and 16,000 fans. 73,000 in the bank because they didn't spend anything. We got a 108, 10,000 fans, but we made 66 grand. And Trish and Scarlett work really well as a team. Great. Now we got that injury rehab 3 to counter what Trish is out. All right, so they are starting to make a small dent, but like I said, we're running away with this pretty well here. Like, we could put Trish on the shelf here for a little bit. We could run some other feuds. We'll get Mike to be the focus here for a little bit as we go into this PLE. Get Trish back. We'll be able to establish a better rivalry for her. Hell, we might even go Sol and Bayley for this point, so if we got to let Trish sit for right now, might almost be a good thing to let her charge up a little bit. But yeah, cash-wise, we're doing better than everybody else. Money or fan-wise, we do need to get a fair bit of cash so we can get the next venue. But yeah, with that being said, that's one hell of a run here this week. So once again, everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you. Appreciate you taking the time. For those watching on Twitch here, having to survive the ad break. For those on YouTube, I'm cutting it right out, so it's not a big deal here. But yeah, we are on to week 13 here. We got an injury to our champ. Trish is going to be out for 5 weeks. Probably use a power card to sort of speed that up a little bit. Probably not use more than one, like I did in my online GM to bring Isla Dawn back as quick as she needed to. Because technically you can use a 3, a 2, and a 1 for injury time back. But I don't think we really need to in this case. So we'll see what happens as things come up here. So, but yeah, we have another week to book here. And then after this, next week will be our pre-show to the PLE. So that'll be our big book show. So let's see if we get some rivalries up to a level 3 and a level 4 here to get it ready to be blown off at the show here. So once again, we are recording. Everything's good. Let's get to it. Dubuque, Iowa, 2 weeks from Bad Blood. Told you I really hit it off as a team last week. Rhea is really happy with me, so I'm happy with that. Hey, Woods, being the good girl every week just doesn't suit me. I think it's a big part of the reason it's sucky for me. Something has to change. So I'm leaving the little age lack behind me as of now. I'm switching roles. Lyra. So either I could get her to go heel. She's my tag champ. But she doesn't have any rivalry right now, so You know what? I could go with a quick heel chase. Why not? All right, well, she's heel now. Works for me. Schedule running on most popular available star this week. Running on me, so we get to see who's gonna be fighting me next. All right. Well, let's see what else we can do here. And we have literally completed everything. All right, so we're caught up. Let's book a show here. All right, our main event for tonight. We are going to blow this off a week early because, well, it's going to get stale if we don't. Where are you, Austin? Going to put the U.S. title on the line here. So I have to be in action. We literally have no heels to... This is going to be a crappy match anyway, so why not? All right, what can we do for an opener? A good opener. We have to run Fletcher and Mox again. Oh no, Abyss and Hangman. That's what we could do. Extreme Rules match with these two. You know what? Yeah, we'll go Extreme Rules with these two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to get the tag titles off these two ladies. Because one's a face, one's a heel. I'm not pulling the same stuff that PJC tried on hers. And who do I want to put them on? No, then Charlotte's going to be out. We can't use her. Ugh! Injuries suck. Fuck it, let's do it. Titles on the line. We're going to use a fixed card on that to change the titles over to a true face team. That way we get a true heel team to take on a face team. Then we don't have to worry about this BS. Ugh. The call-out promo we're going to do. Nope, we're going to do it the other way around. There we go. Fletcher's going to... Moxley's going to call Fletcher. He gets... So we're actually not... We're only going to be able to watch 2 matches tonight. That's the rough part tonight, folks. Charity. Oh, no, I know what we'll do. Do another call-out. You know what? No, let's back out of this. I'm going to change this around here. We got too many heals, so let's use them. That's the one we'll book. And then we'll, what I'll do is I'll basically put Giulia and, well, I gotta get Giulia and Sally done. Actually, you know what? I might as well do that. Make it even worse. That way we get the titles off them, too. All right. Give him a training promo so we can get him up to a 15. And then what other call-out promo can we do here? I think this is the call-out promo we do. Get that to a 4 so we can use it next week. Could I be feuding with the Prime Bottle? That's the scary part at this point. I think we got everything we need to at this point. All right, power cards. First one I got to do is fix match. I need Bayley to win. I don't want to fool around with this. I want to get those tiles off of there. We'll figure that out later. I got 4 injury rehab 3 cards. So Trish is down to 2 weeks. So we're good there. We'll give her time to cool off till after the PLE, and then we'll start setting up Soul and yeah, we'll charge up Charlotte a little bit here. I want to use that, but I don't want to use it too early because I'm going to get a revenge card out of it. Now, the lowest popularity card I'm not too big on. The Ambulance. I'm almost don't want to bother with these cards today. Yeah, so we're only going to get 2 matches to watch here tonight, folks. So just be prepared. Yeah, that'll pretty much sum up the contracts that I got to deal with here. So we'll deal with those next week. Then assets, we're 5 weeks away. We're still not going to get... Like at the PLE, realistically, we could get all these or the week after. Personally, I'm just looking to get here where the big money's going to start happening, so... Is there anything else I want to do here? I'm going to get some contracts in if I'm going to do this, so. All right, I think we got this lined up about as well as we can get here. Finish. Yeah, this is going to be a weak one going into Bad Blood here, so. All right, We spent a lot because we got to finish off the cage. Got the promos going. Yeah, let's get to it. All right, on the Smacky Down. Chelsea Green, Ivan Al, Mick James. Triple threat.
1, 2, it's over. Bring it.
Mick James wins in a 4-star match, of course. Razor calls out Callis to get... It's a weak promo, but gets the job done. Liv Morgan taking on Natalya.
1, 2, that's it. It's over. Hit the bell.
Natalya wins. Got a feud there, so Mickey and Natalya both have singles feuds now. Cross calls out Speedball. Then we got a tornado tag with Callis and Ford versus Gallus. No title on the line, the Cowards.
1, 2, it's over. Bring it.
Gallus wins. 3.5. All right. That main event better be dynamite. No pun intended. Main event title match, Stratton Insane. Stratton retains. 4 stars. All right, I'll give it to him. He did a good job there. All right, what you got, NXT? Kaiser and Shibata once again.
1, 2, that's it. Ring the bell.
Kaiser wins. 3.5. Bayley Dub calls out Nia Jax. I don't know how smart that is. Jacob Fatu taking on Jalen Brunson. He's been tired of getting yelled at so many times.
2, that's 3. Ring it.
Fatu wins. 2 stars. Takeshita gets me 3,000 fans. Shotzi taking on Lash Legend. There's a rivalry there.
1, 2, it's over.
Lash Legend wins. 2.5 stars. Almost pissed, but he gave me a good promo, so that's what matters. Then our main event here, a TLC match. Bubba Ray Dudley and Oral Mensa. That's a team. Taking on the Viking Raiders.
1, 2, it's over. Bring it.
Ivar and Eric. There you go. 4-star. Got the feud there. All right, Mutiny, what do you got for us? The D'Angelo family versus Wolfgang. It's a 4-way match. I was gonna say, why are we doing teammates against each other here?
That's 3. Bring it.
Stacks wins the 4-way. Oh, not good. Weak promo, got the job done. I guess that's what matters. Raquel and Gigi once again, tables match.
1,
This should be Raquel.
ring the bell.
No, Gigi wins. 2.5. Kit Wilson, 5 experience, okay. Ethan Page, Kenny Omega, Adam Cole. Adam Cole is not a happy camper. Maybe we can sneak him up.
1, 2, that's it. It's over. Hit the bell.
Kenny Omega wins. 3-star match. Nikita, no pop. Might as well give her 0. And their main event for the title, Shawn Spears, Ridge Holland. Shawn Spears retains in a 4-star match. Nice work. All right, let's go see what we got on WC. Oh, here we go. For tonight on Nitro, we got an Extreme Rules match between Abyss and Hangman. This is how you start a feud, folks. These two almost feel like they'd be comfortable in this kind of match. Let's go take a look. Once again, everybody, thank you for checking this out. I appreciate y'all. Dubuque, Iowa. I would have loved to see the 2x4.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from parts unknown, weighing in at 350 pounds.
I love this music. pretty sure this is what I'm going to change my music to. This is just ready to maim someone here tonight. Hangman wanted to take up the challenge. He created the rivalry.
And his opponent, from Giulia, weighing in at 215 pounds,
All right, time for the Hangman to show up and show off here. But yeah, we're definitely going to get a run in on this. And acting all heelish. I don't know why. Hangman just up and ready to go here. Well, I guess he's a conflicted cowboy, so that sort of makes sense. But yeah, no, we're gonna have to find a. We're gonna have to find a face here on the women's division to join in. Really? Really, Hangman? You're gonna try that? So I think I do have a plan about what we're going to do to fix things up here a little bit, but it might involve some of the new DLC that dropped this week. There's a way you can get around things. I have that contract +4, right? So if I hire somebody week 16 and use that contract, and then I also have a power card where it extends all my contracts by another 5 weeks. Because, yeah, week 15, I'm going to have to start doing some of this admin here for this stuff. So, Hangman, you might want to be careful there. Quick DDT, is that going to be enough? I don't think, no. Only a 1 count. Giants are absolute beasts in this game. As you would expect, right? Here it comes, black hole slam. And Hangman kicks out at 2. He got a little bit of panache in him here. Choke slam on the chair. That was not good. Running power slam. Uh-oh. Abyss going up? You don't go up. A knee right to the chest. All right, that might do it. No. Come on. One more black hole slam. That's what you're here for. Never mind, he's here for weapons. A kendo stick? Really, Abyss? That seems so immature for you. Boot to the face. Drop kick to the mush. Ooh-yay-yay. Oh my goodness, Fisherman bomb. Oh, I thought he was going to pull the upset off. Could you imagine? Hangman taking out Abyss here? Oh no, Texas Cloverleaf. There's no way Abyss is submitting out of that. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, I think Abyss has had enough. Off the ropes. I see collision detection still at an all-time high here. Right in the face. A little bit too much posing. No way. Hangman won it off a chair shot. Wow. Wow. I don't know what better way to put it is. Wow. Abyss threw everything he had at him, but in the end, Hangman gets the victory. Abyss is going to be pissed. This is going to get nasty quick. I can almost imagine what kind of match we're going to get with this. Note to self, I'm just thinking about this from earlier. If you get the option to fire somebody when they want to do something, just do it. Save yourself the money, go get somebody better. There you go, 3.5. Feud advanced. Life is good. Abyss is going to be extra pissed. This is probably going to be our match at the PLE. Because right now we really don't have any title. Box! Dumbass. Alright. This one here. Because Lyra decided she had to go heel. We decided to cut our losses here. And we're just going to give the heel team our titles here.
1, 2, ring it.
Bayley and Psycho Sil are a new chance. I don't care if there's a rivalry, we ain't using it. Fletcher, all right, so he's almost at level 15. I can live with that. All right, this one here, our power card for this, for the extra 4-week signing. Somebody has to run in on Mike the Ref. I need a new feud. Prime Bottle mascot. Well, you know what? Why not?
1, 2, it's over.
I still win. I still get 3.5 stars. This is going to be rough. All right. All right, and that feud got to a level 4, so that could be one of our main events tonight. Next week. But our main event for this week, Steel Cage finished the rivalry off for the U.S. title. Austin Theory, Samoa Joe. Both these guys are raring to go, and they really want to finish this feud. This has been going on a lot longer than they wanted, so let's go take a look. Once again, everybody, thank you for being here this week. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Sorry, I never want to interrupt the ring announcer. But yeah, if you're watching on Twitch, make sure you hit the follow button. So they're going to do all the introductions in the ring. All right, I see you. Now, Austin Theory here, he's been taking a few lumps and a few bruises on some of the stuff that's gone on. I don't want to say I hope that he wins the title, but he almost feels like he deserves it. But talking about deserving it, you know, the champion right now is probably the ultimate case of you deserve it. Because look, wait for the chat. Well, he's got to use the Jacob Fatu entrance. They don't have a Samoa Joe one, so it makes sense. Joe just looks like he's going to rip you a new one. You know that, right? But no, this should be an entertaining match. I don't know if we're going to get the star power we did in the last one. Because for some reason, we ended up with a 4-star match. With a run-in, which never is supposed to happen. So, I don't know. We'll see. Joe can't even fit the bell around himself. All right, U.S. title on the line.
Introducing the challenger. From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory. And his opponent, from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 300 pounds, the WCW United States Champion, the Samoan Joe.
But as close to a name as you're going to get for it, so I don't mind that. All right, time to get rocking and rolling. Title held high in the air. Cage coming down. All right, pinfall, submission, or escape the cage. But I'll tell you this, try to do pinfall in here. I don't know if I've ever seen a slower referee. It almost feels like they have to get into the ring. Open the door, get in the ring, then climb over. Or crawl over, sorry. Couple boots to the face here. Now just line these shots in. Fury asking for the door to be opened. Now if the momentum gets stopped, which it has, the referee will stop trying to open the door. Nice little headbutt here. Seems like this crowd's a lot quieter than you would expect. They gotta find a way to fire themselves up. Here you go. Now they're starting to wake up. Everybody thought Joe was trying to escape. No. He's looking for a definitive victory here. Oh, go for this. Oh, my goodness. Joe is just fired up and got this lined up perfectly here. Spear! Spear! Joe's had enough. What's he got planned here? Into the buckle. Back elbow. Oh, looking to follow up, but Theory gets a kick in. Samoa Joe in the corner. Northern clothesline. Right to the back of the head. Now Theory going to that ankle lock. With the legs grapevine. Oh, look out. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, you're not getting a pinfall here. Somebody's got to escape the cage. Theory looking to make a statement here. There it is. Theory going to try to escape now. First half is done. Joe ain't moving. Looks like Theory might actually win this. Joe, you better get your butt in gear. Oh, at the last second. Literally last second. Dragging Theory back into the ring. Uh-oh, Joe's had about enough here. Now he's going to try and climb out. I got a feeling this might be premature for Joe. His Theory's already back up on his feet. I guess what's good for the goose is good for the gander here. And again, like I said, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Nice block hole slam. Short version. Joe was created before Abyss was in the game, so. Oh, are we going to get a tap out? Nope. Theory match to survive. Hot shot on that top rope. Joe setting up for another spear. Yep, on the money. Went for the headbutt and missed. Theory looking to take advantage. Arushi Goroshi right on the knee. Nice little forearm clothesline into the elbow. This might be curtains for the champ. Yeah, Joe ain't moving. This is over. Maybe not. It's going to be tight. Joe just missed him. So Theory's going to win the feud. Hot shot on the top rope. Joe's had a hell of a run as the U.S. champ, but now we're going to have to find somebody for Theory. Which won't be the worst thing in the world. Like, Theory's a hell of a wrestler, so... Maybe we get Mox, like we were talking about Mike and Mox. Well, maybe we do Theory and Mox. Or maybe we flip Joe and have Joe go after Mike. That would be an interesting match with those two big guys.
Here is your winner, and the new WCW United States Champion,
All right, 4 stars. We're good to go here. Kept the ranking right where it should have been, but the early matches you need to improve. There we go. Rivalry complete. Theory is your winner. Now let's go to the scorecards. We're going to get a weak score out of this, but we got good booking. We got a level 2, level 1 that I'm not using, a level 4, and a rivalry complete. Because I didn't think we'd be able to last till next week because I think it would get cold. Amazing booking from SmackDown. We got a 4, a 2, a 3, a 2, and a 4. Good booking for Mutiny. A 4, a 2, a 4, a 1, and a 4. And NXT, we're getting a 4, a 3, a 2, a 4, and a 2. All right. Not the worst in the world. Let's go with scorecards overall. 117 for 17,000. And 67 cash. That's not bad. NXT with a 109. 13,000 in fans. 60,000 in cash. Mutiny's got a 110 for a score. 11,000 fans. And 85,000 in cash. All right. 114 for WCW, 17,000 fans, so we did okay. And 41,000 in cash, so we're almost at 400,000. That's going to be big for us for later. So we're still 140,000 ahead. Our budget, everybody's starting to catch up with us on budget here, but nobody's really challenging us right now at this point. So we're gonna have to see for the rest of the season if any of these guys can get close to us here. We're gonna lose a lot of money when we get the bigger venue, but let's bring it back to a chat screen here. It's been a lot of fun so far. We're getting our Hall of Fame trophies. Like, we're at 4 already. Probably end up at 5 by the end of this season. We'll see. But yeah, Trish is on the shelf for a little longer. Mike's got to work on a few things. We don't have Prime Bottle fighting us, so we're going to have to find somebody else. I think we turn Joe heel and go for it. Maybe we can do it that way. But yeah, that's something we'll have to figure out next week, which will be coming up next Saturday. We'll be taping live. These do get released on Fridays Saturday mornings normally. This week got released on Friday on the Backbreaker Gaming YouTube channel. So make sure if you're watching on the YouTube channel, give it a like, give it a subscribe. Tell us what match you want to see. Tell us who you want to see the champs to face. Because there's no rivalry with the champs right now.